Peace, y'all. It's your man Dave with my brother Quest, the man bringing you all things marriage, paying you huge dividends on your investment in time with us. We're talking about love, sex, having children, money, spirituality, life, communication, and anything else to help you thrive and win in your relationships. And guess what? This is grown folks' business. So get ready to make grown-up decisions. You know why? Because marriage ain't for suckers. That's the name of the program. Marriage ain't for suckers. All right, let's get into it. Hey, yo, Quest, it's time to give the people something, man. What we talking about today?
What happened? D. What happened?
Nothing happened. We live. You talking about what happened? We live. We live. What you mean what happened?
One.
What's up? Hey, don't test it. We are L-I-V-E. We are L-I-V-E. What up, y'all? Look like Quest is having technical difficulties. I don't know what he doing over there, but we are L-I-V-E. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mute Quest while he figure his situation out over there. And, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, welcome, everybody. Sometimes things happen. It is good to connect with y'all. And, yeah, so I'm going to introduce myself. My name is LD, the Anomaly Harris, and I'm going to act like I'm Quest, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the applause button. Bye. Yo, I've never actually applauded for myself, and it's one of them things, man. It's one of them things, and Quest is unfortunately not going to hear this one. But guess what? I'm not going to let it play because I'm not paying. I'm not paying. I introduced myself. I introduced myself because I couldn't wait for you no more. I introduced myself.
I'm sorry.
I introduced myself.
The enemy just didn't want us to, you know what I'm saying? When we getting ready to have the Thanksgiving jump off, you know, he's angry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what you want to run it back? You want to run it back?
Run it back.
Okay, so I'm not going to play the intro. You're going to play it in your brain, and now you're going to do it, and I'm going to act like I did not just introduce myself, and then we're going to start all over.
Yep. So can I just run it from right here?
You can run it from right here, but hold on for a second. I need to back out. I'm gonna back out. Like I'm not here. Like I'm not here. I'm covering my eyes like peekaboo. I see you, and then I'm gonna pull my microphone back, and then you're gonna do your thing, and then we're gonna come back.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm being quiet on this. I am being quiet on the set. You don't have to be quiet on the set. I am being quiet on the set.
All right, you be quiet on the set.
Okay.
What up? Welcome to another edition of the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. You already know what it is. It's your boy standing at 6'2". You know what I'm saying? Head man of the greenhouse. You feel me? Husband of faith, father of Zoe, Nico, and Mason. It's your boy Quest. You know what I'm saying? Joined by my co-host, my man, my mellow, my man, ladies and gentlemen, L. David Harris.
Hey, get on the mic.
And
hey, guess what, Quest? I'm about to do something, but I'm just going to say it ahead of the time. I'm not paying.
No, you're not.
Puerto Rico.
Oh.
I'm not paying.
All right, don't pay because it's got to be less than 5 seconds. I don't know if you can hear it or not because it's been.
I don't hear nothing. So let me do this. Let me do something for you.
Yeah,
I got it. I got you.
Right there. Shouts out to everybody, man. Welcome to another edition of the you know what I'm saying, Maths podcast. Oh, you like how I did that right? MAFS, you know what I'm saying? Not MAPS. You know
okay, I got you.
Yeah, come on, let's get it. Today is one of those days, man. It's not a Thanksgiving, it's a ThanksLIVIng.
ThanksLIVIng.
Yeah, no doubt. ThanksLIVIng, bro. So yeah, it's been a lovely week. Shouts out to everybody who came out to the greenhouse.
Remember we used to say it like that?
You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody who came to the greenhouse Singles Connect Summit. Um, it was 100 and change people who registered. It was closer to two. Um,
That is so true. Say it again.
yeah, so shouts out to everybody who came through. We had a marvelous time. Um, and yeah, we're gonna keep pushing the program. Um, a lot of people said, "Yep, I want a piece of this," right?
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I'm inviting more people to go by. What's the URL? D go. I need them to go to the URL.
Yeah, they can actually look in the description box. I don't care if you're watching it on the internet or if you are listening in podcast land. It is greenhousesinglescommunity.com. You can actually click the link right there in the description, no matter how you are watching or listening to this right now.
Yep, yep.
greenhousesinglescommunity.com.
And I think it's important, D, for us to let them know how important, because people think like, singles community, what do I need that for? You need it because you need growth, period.
Full stop.
Some people think that because you've mastered the art of making money, you've mastered the art of getting the bag. You may have mastered the art in a number of different areas, but the one area that you have not mastered, and here's the misconception. People think that because you've mastered the art in making money, you've mastered the art in every other area as well. It's not true. It's not necessarily true. Some of you making money, but your relationships are trash.
Did you just say trash?
I did. No diss. No diss. No, I don't, because when I say that, I don't want to be disrespectful. But like for real, I know it because I did it.
Oh,
And there are a number
okay.
of
So you
people
got
like,
experience.
I've got experience in it.
I got
Right?
you.
There were a number of areas that I was dope in, but romantic relationship requires some things.
Not so much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the chemistry and the synergy can be there all day. But when the challenges, the vicissitudes
Of life.
of life,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, transpire, then who are you in those moments? And so what I found out, D, for me, is that I chose somebody who was a reflection of who I was at that point. So I learned very quickly that I might just want to be the best version of myself I can possibly be, so that I can make a decision or choose an individual to partner with me in life from that place, not from the. So yeah, man, long story short, go and check out the information, and come and join the community. Come and rock with us. I promise you, it's life-changing.
Straight up. Like straight up. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, man, how's things on the island?
How's things on the island? Well, life is life.
Yeah,
But
life is life.
I figured I'd add a little something to it though, but I'm not paying. I'm not paying.
Yo, I promise you, I had some winners that I wanted to share with you.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, man.
I had some winners.
some winners. He's a winner.
It's a winner. You know what I'm saying? I had some winners I wanted to share with you, but it's all good in the hood. Today we on not the Thanksgiving flex, but we on the ThanksLIVING flex. And some might be asking, D, like, what's the difference between Thanksgiving and ThanksLIVING? Well, Thanksgiving is a day. ThanksLIVING is a lifestyle.
Real talk, because I live in Jamaica, man. So Thanksgiving is for when people lose their lives and you go to the service to memorialize them.
Yeah.
That's Thanksgiving, a Thanksgiving service. And then if you want a bonus at the end of the year, you know, during the holiday that happens in December, then there's a service that sometimes people call Thanksgiving. But really, like Thanksgiving in Jamaica is a memorial or a funeral service. You feel me? So yeah. But a lot of people resonate with the idea of ThanksLIVING, man.
Yep. And I say ThanksLIVING, and we said it. You know what I'm saying? The difference in between the two. I want my life to be one of gratitude.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a mindset that happens when you have a mindset of gratitude. You don't complain. It's funny, D.
Go there.
Yeah, we was talking this morning, and you know, we've been doing a lot of planning, and we've been doing to execute in a couple of different areas, and sometimes it don't look the way that you immediately think it should look. But one thing I've realized is that when God births something in you, it
Ooh,
doesn't look immediately. Oh, come on, a baby don't just come out of the womb full grown.
thank God.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
what?
Yeah, for
That would
real.
be a
Like,
problem for mommy.
and even if we said, okay, yep, after it's born, a baby don't become grown in a week. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? And
nah.
if you notice, they don't come out of the womb walking.
Hmm.
There's a period of time that they got to crawl, and not even crawl. You got to learn how to roll back and forth. You know what I'm saying? How to turn over, how to pick your, you know what I'm
Lift
saying,
your
up,
head up. That's
lift
it.
your head up, all of that stuff. Then you get to the point where you can actually sit up on your own. From sitting up, you know what I'm saying? You go to the floor and you kind of roll back and forth to crawling. I'm just saying it's a process. And what allows you to just accept every part of that process is ThanksLIVING.
That's it. That's it.
Because here's the funny thing, if I spend a lot more time complaining than I do being grateful for how far I've come in the process, we talked about this morning, how far we've come in such a short space of time.
That's true.
What allows us to be able to really accept and embrace that is ThanksLIVING, not Thanksgiving. One day, ThanksLIVING lifestyle.
You know what? One of the if you want to insult somebody in Jamaica,
Mm,
one of the chief
I know what you're about to say.
insults is you're ungrateful. You're ungrateful.
You're unconscionable.
And I'm like, yo, that's a legit insult. For somebody to be ungrateful,
Yeah.
it's true. Like, God has done so much. And so we should live thanks. Yeah, shout to the people who live thanks. Live thanks with
For
a
real.
grateful heart. Live thanks to the Holy One. Live thanks.
Ooh.
Because he's given Jesus Christ his son. I think that's a song, but I just changed the lyrics.
Did you just do that?
I
I saw
changed
it. I saw you.
the lyrics. I changed them.
I see. I see you. I see you get nice with it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the long and short of it, David, is pretty much to a lot of the times in our marriages and in our relationships, you looking at it like, I should have this by now. I should have this by now.
Hmm.
Truth be told, you should be grateful that you have someone to have something with.
Yeah.
Right?
Real.
And not to
Yeah.
say that you shouldn't aspire to have the things that you want, but let's keep it 100. What allows you to properly get to those places is ThanksLIVING. Thankful for what I have right now. Thankful for the season of life that God has me in. Good, bad, or indifferent.
One of my homeboys, he's from Philly, but he lived here with me in Jamaica. I call him my baby bro, but he a big man, right? I changed his name to Jonathan because I'm David. I changed his name some years ago. And now when people call, like, there's a couple shorties around in the church whose name is Jonathan, and people calling the babies, and he be turning around because I just changed his name. I didn't ask his parents if I could do it, but I just changed his name. But his name is Norman.
Yeah.
And one of the things we do, like when we greet, sometimes it's like, "Lo, what's up? How you doing?" Like, I can't complain. And then one of us will respond, "Well, it wouldn't help anyway. It wouldn't help anyway." So for those of you who have a complaining spirit,
Wow.
and a complaining spirit is not how you feel what it is. Like a straight up definition. Matter of fact, I should just look it up. I'm going to say it, but I'm going to look it up. Define complain. So y'all don't think it's just me, because I am legit annoyed by complaining. I am legit annoyed by complainers. And I'm not saying that should matter to you, but I'm just saying it drives me bananas, because life is not simple. Like life is not a carnival. Like there's so many things. Like join the club. Like I'm over it with your complaining. Every minute something's in pain. Let me read it. It says to express grief, pain, or discontent. To express grief, pain, or discontent. There's a brother, one of the legit top motivational speakers in the world, and I can see him, but I can kind of see his name. The dude has no. Okay, when you complain, Quest, and tell me that your arm hurts, I'm like, okay. It's not that I'm discompassionate, but homeboy don't got no arms.
Yeah.
When you tell me, and I'm like, what's up, Quest? How you doing, boy? Boy, my foot hurt me. And I'm like, why did you even tell me that? Like, it's not because I don't care about you, Quest. I do. But why you even tell me that? Homeboy don't have no feet. So when he's on, well, he may have feet, but he got no legs. And he has like a foot that's not like how your foot is. So my man is legit on stage with no arms. His private parts, if he has them, I don't know, because I don't know. They don't talk about that part. But he's all the way down to where your behind would start. There are no legs there. And I'm like, so when you complain to me about your feet hurt you, bro, I'm not even really trying to hear that, bro. Your head hurts you. I got it. Like, it's not that I don't care, but it's just like, bro, you have a head to hurt you. You feel me? Like, so to express grief, pain, or discontent, that's a regular thing for you, then there's something really wrong. If you're supposed to be a believer, if that's your normal, like everyday movement, like today it's this, and this, and tomorrow it's this, and that, and the next day is this, and that. It's like, bro, miss me with that. Live thanks, man, because it could be absolutely worse, man.
And here's the funny thing: when you live thanks, right, or you thanks living, you change the dynamics of situations based upon.
Yes.
So D, I know you know it. There's a text, right, in 1 Thessalonians 5, right? And the text says, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning
me.
You.
Okay. So it didn't say for everything give thanks.
No, it didn't say for everything. It says in everything.
So when for me, I got home from the gym today, and I'm a time conscious person. So I come home from the gym today, and as I reach home, I realize there's a nail in my tire. Well, I'm not particularly excited about that, not because it's jarring to me, because it's not very jarring to me, but I have a program, like I have a plan. So I got home on time. I did everything that I intended to do at the time I intended to do it. And when I got home, I'm looking on the tire, and I'm like, yo, this tire is going down. There's a reason for this. Oh, yep, see that? There's a nail in the tire. Well, I didn't say thank you for the nail in the tire to
You
God.
didn't?
No. And I don't want y'all to think like, Dave, there's not a whole lot that gets me completely off. Like simple stuff gets me off. Complicated stuff doesn't get me off. Simple stuff will get me off, but complicated stuff don't get me off. It's the weirdest thing. I'm backwards and upside down, bro. It's weird, but that's how it go. So I'm just like, I bet. I'm going to just go down here and sort out the tire. I wasn't thinking, what a terrible day because I got a almost flat. You know what I thought? Well, Simone doesn't have to deal with this because I'm going to go deal with it. I have to drive to Montego Bay, which is like driving from New York to D.C. I got to do that in 2 days' time. So I'm like, God ordered my steps today, so I'm going to have to deal with that on 2 days from now. You feel me? In everything, give thanks. That's what I'm thinking. Even though I'm time conscious and I'm like, boy, this is inconvenient, I'm not thinking there's a nail in my tire now, my Bex. I'm thinking 2 days' time, it could have happened on the road, and that's a problem for me at this moment in time. I drive a big old SUV, bro, with 6, 7 seats in it. I don't want to be on the side of the road dealing with no tire with a nail in it. So I'm thankful that the thing went down. Not that it got a puncture, but that it went down enough for me to look at it and be like, oh, yo, something wrong with my tire. Let me go sort it out.
What would have happened if it went down when you was on your trip to Mobay?
It's a problem, bro. It's a problem that I don't want. I don't want to deal with that kind of problem on a long road trip. I just don't. So I'd rather deal with that right now in everything. And that thing I gave thanks because that's the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning me. You feel me? Like y'all can chat, but I don't live in America. So them kind of something is a problem in Jamaica, bro. Because every time you turn around, there's something sticking in your tire. And me a big SUV, bro, not no little SUV. I said 7 seats, 4x4, two modes of locking differentials, plus a all-wheel drive mode, plus a rear-wheel drive mode. Big vehicle me have, and it has a puncture. Same way. Yeah, you
It's
feel
a
me?
problem.
It's a problem. But I'm
But I'm
like,
looking
okay,
at it
let's
and I'm
go.
like, yo, what would have happened if you would have got flat on a road? Because I know how certain roads, and I know you don't take all major roads. Sometimes you have
Nah,
to take some side road and some,
you
you see
feel
me?
me?
So what happens now when you like this? All when you cut into, there's certain roads in Jamaica when you reach hill and you have hill on one side and
Now,
precipice on the other
you
side.
got it, Cuz.
You
You
understand?
got it,
What happens if
Cuz.
the tire go down flat and you in one of them places and
So
spaces?
I'm like, yo, it's Thursday. I'm blessed. I don't love the thing in my tire because I'm home already. I mean, not even a beard yet. Just what's your name? I'm also call you Josiah. Jay.
Cute.
You know who I talk to the most now. What dude I talk to the most is Josiah,
Yeah.
my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you feel me? So that's what I'm talking about. And so when we look at marriage, there are bumps in the road. Like there are punctures in tires. There are flats. There are things that are inconvenient. Like things that if you allow yourself, you would legit complain about. But it doesn't even make sense. Like stop it. Stop it. You got, God forbid, you have a disease. There are people with worse diseases.
Yep.
I want to go to worst case scenarios, bro.
Yep.
When I lost my mom during the pandemic, I was not excited about that. An 18-wheeler rolled through my mother's vehicle and she's dead, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm like, well, what's the bright side? Like, what's the silver lining? I'm not sure if there's a bright side, that there's a silver lining, but I don't know what was about to happen during the pandemic to my geriatric in her 70s mother who lives by herself near the bush in Western Maryland. What if she got COVID and now she's in the hospital fighting for her life? And I'm like, listen, y'all don't have to look for the bright side in it. You don't have to follow my reasoning. But I'm like, boy, my mom didn't feel that. It was an 18-wheeler, bro. Right through.
That's crazy.
But my mom in her 70s would have felt every bit of catching COVID, every bit of being in the hospital fighting for her life, because the people I knew that at that time caught COVID, it was those first 2 versions that was taking people out, and it was painful. So I'm just like, Lord, if I have to choose one, I don't want to have to choose one, but if I have to choose one, I don't want to say it, but this might be the way that kind of worked out better. You feel me? Like, so all I'm saying is it just doesn't make sense to complain. That's all I got.
So here's the thing. In relationships, sometimes things are not going the way that you want them to go. And rather than have a conversation about what needs to happen or what are our options, right? Sometimes when you say what needs to be happened, we can get real demanding sometimes. Please, nobody go in your relationship, go tell what you have to do and what you not have to do. Yo, don't do that. Don't do it.
Please
right?
don't.
That's the recipe for foolishness. But if we can have a discussion about what our options are in order to get this thing accomplished, still having the mindset, yo, I'm thankful that I get to sit down and have a conversation with you. Yo, let me explain something to you, D, because I think, let me put it in perspective for you. I was in a marriage one time, bro, where, like, for real, the arguments would get nasty.
See, I'm already itching because I don't do argument. It's not, I can't bother with those. But go ahead. Pardon me.
It would get vindictive, right? To the point sometimes where it would once or twice it got to the point of physical. Now, I didn't initiate it, right? But those were the telltale signs, like, okay, yep, this ain't going.
This not gonna work.
Yeah. And I didn't, and being in those positions, I never wanted to see.
Uh-oh, he gone.
Kind of life.
He's frozen. Yo, I got hatred for that one company that be jacking your internet up. I'm gonna just leave it that way.
I'm gonna say their name in a minute if they don't chill out.
Okay, go ahead.
But I was saying I was never meant to live that kind of life. But I was meant to live that kind of life because of who I was as an individual.
So you made some choices.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And so some of you, and let me just go back to the whole why you need to be in connect. Some of you, because you are dope in one area of your life, you think you dope in all areas or other areas of your life. There were a couple of areas of my life that I was dope in, right? But the fact of the matter was
Agree.
I was in what I was in because of the decisions that I made that didn't have anything to do with, or did it have to do with, the areas in which I was dope. Now, it didn't have anything to do with it, but it sure did affect the areas I was dope in,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so, what am I saying? Some of you don't have to deal with that,
Mm.
right? You don't have to deal with the difficulties, those kinds of difficulties and challenges. You're in a
I see.
relationship now where you can actually sit and have a conversation. I couldn't even do that
Yeah.
because it was almost like it was either my way or I'm not trying to hear nothing.
Dang, that's terrible, man. It's a terrible life, Quest. I'm glad
It's
you
a
don't have that
it's a
no more.
sickness, bro.
I
But
would
get
no pause. No, I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm actually only sorry that I'm interrupting. See,
Mm-hmm.
one thing this is one thing Jamaicans do, Quest. You're a Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
Is you add madness and sickness to wickedness.
Yep, that's it.
Wherever that came from, the person had the ability to decide not to be that way. I'm not buying that sickness stuff, bro. That's
Yep.
just straight. That's wickedness, bro. Pause.
Yep.
Like it's a decision that person could have not made.
Exactly.
They had more choice. She had more choice than that. Just it's a sick. Like, you know what's a sickness is leukemia.
You don't have
Like
no choice over
there
that.
are mental health diagnoses I won't go into where the decision making process is so far outside of the reach of the individual.
Yep.
What we talking about is wickedness. That's all I got on that. And I won't interrupt you again if you say it again, but I'm
No,
just
no, no,
saying.
no. But here's the funny thing. Some people will say too, D, well, um, you know, what do you expect me to do, Quest? Like get run over? If I choose not to do this particular thing, you expect me to just get run over? No. Because if you're in a situation where you're getting run over now, it's not just being run over now. Now we're talking about abuse. And I ain't telling nobody to say in nobody's relationship because we think abuse sometimes is just physical, like you get boxed, or you get thumped. Nah, this ain't what that is. There's verbal abuse, there's emotional abuse, right? There's mental abuse. There's a number of
Yeah.
different abuse. And I'm not for nobody saying in nobody's relationship for that.
I
But what
actually published a whole book on that.
I'm just,
Enough
yeah,
is the
I'm just,
title of the book. Look up my name, L. David Harris, and look
mhm.
up Enough, and you'll find that everywhere books are sold. Please look it up if you need it.
Here's the part about it, D. I didn't even have the opportunity to say let's sit down and let's talk about this because when you draw the line and you say okay, we've gone too far now, we've
Mm-hmm.
gone too far now, we need to stop and we'll draw the line, let's sit down. No, because that and you still want to go.
Enemy
Like,
is.
and
Yep.
I'm saying, and I don't want to get too deep into that. I am saying though, I am saying that some of you don't have nowhere close to have to deal with that kind of stuff. But if you keep operating in the place of discontent and like for real, just wanting to complain all the time instead of being thankful, what
Mm-hmm.
causes me to operate with faith the way that I do, yeah, I don't want to tell my business, but we were sitting on the couch the other night watching a show and we were having a discussion about some family members that were going through some changes and some stuff. And while we were sitting there having a discussion, her mother was in tears. She said, "You
Mm-hmm.
know why we love you?"
Ooh.
I was like, "Ma, come on, stop crying. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that." She was like, "We love you because you love her." But the reason that I deal with faith the way that I deal with faith and love her the way that I love her is because I'm thankful for her being in my life. And I'm thankful for her being in my life because I know what it is like to have to operate with somebody who don't have the peace that she has operating in her. Like faith is
Mm-hmm.
legit my peace. Like
Oh, that's good.
I'm
That's
not
good.
telling you, I'm not telling you that we don't bump heads, D. I'm not telling you that we don't lock horns from time to time. I'm not telling you that we don't do that, but I am telling you that she's my peace. When it's time to sit down and have a discussion, we can do that, and it don't have to be "Rah," and getting vindictive and, you know what I'm saying, hiding your keys and hiding your stuff, and you know what I'm saying, like, for real.
I'm coming back to challenging you again, right?
Mm.
And I'm challenging me here now. I am over it that we feel like we got to qualify it to say, faith is my peace. And then I'm not saying that, and then find some negative or painful or challenging, or why can't it be that grown people, Quest, understand that life is life? And once you're living on this rock called planet Earth, that there are, like, you'd have to be foolish to believe that there are no uncomfortable moments in any phase of anybody's life. It doesn't matter if it's at home, if it's in business, it doesn't matter where. So it's almost like we have to keep on qualifying stuff because people are choosing to be foolish. So when I talk about my relationship with Simone, I don't have to be like, oh, okay, yeah, well, there are little things here and there. No. You know what I love, Quest? I love Thai food.
Oh,
I love Thai food, bro.
that make the two of us, bro.
I really love Thai food. But when I talk about Thai food, you know what I never say?
What?
I never say I love Thai food, but there's fish sauce that I don't put on my Penang curry.
No.
Because, and I don't say I love Thai food, but I don't really like I don't drink Thai iced tea because it's not my, no, I just say I love Thai food.
They're learning that you're bossy.
I don't love Thai. I don't love Thai food, but I don't love yellow curry. But me no love masaman curry. It's just Thai food me love.
Yep.
And so I'm telling you the good part because that's what I'm talking about. I don't have to talk about I don't like cashew nut in my food. I like cashews as food, but I don't like cashews in my food.
That's it.
But I don't have to say that. Why? Because it's not important. Like the reality is I love Thai food. And you know what else? I love Simone. I don't have to talk about these little things that, why? Why not? Because it don't make no sense. I can't hear what you're listening to because it's not coming through, cuz.
I know it. It's all good.
Yeah.
I just need to do it for me.
Do it for you. You feel me? So it's almost like we have to really completely change our mindset completely to where we don't even figure that kind of stuff in. Like, I don't need to hear that you and Faith, she's more pilot than you on certain things, or she's more ATC, than you on certain things. And then that causes, no, that's life, bro. That's life. If you are choosing, if your relationship is healthy, then I'm just on that. It's healthy. That's what it is. And I'm not trying to hide my eyes. I'm not stupid, bro. I got 22 years in this thing, bro. But again, it doesn't even make sense to say I don't really like it if Simone snores. It don't make sense I mentioned that. I mean, like, it does not make sense to say that.
Yep.
Okay, I'm off my soapbox, bro. I'm off.
No.
Just saying.
I'm completely with you. This is the reason why my life is the way that it is right now. And I'm not saying, David, I'm living high on the horse. I live comfortably.
You see where I'm going? You see, you just did it. You see what I'm saying? This because people brain are so broken that we feel like we gotta say that. That don't even make sense to say, bro.
It don't. But you know what though?
What?
It's what we have to say because what? Because sin is here.
We don't have to say it. You can.
don't.
And I'm not going to challenge you over and over, but I'm just saying, see that again.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like,
oh my God.
It should be the natural. It's what happens when our abnormality is normality.
I'm unnormalizing it right here, right now. Like, if y'all don't know that when Quest says something really positive about what he's experiencing, and then he have to go into this thing about what it's not. Come on, bro. Like, y'all got to have some more sense than this.
Here's the funny thing too. Have we been so blessed, right, that when difficulty or challenge show up, you forget to be thankful for the difficulty and challenge?
Dun, dun, dun.
Have you lived so good?
Hmm.
Right? And if you don't realize how good you're living right now, then maybe you are ungrateful.
Ungrateful. I'm grateful. I am grateful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying when I say to God, let's do it this way, Quest. That way, maybe I can bring my levels down. When I say thank you to God, when I'm praying, I'm talking to him, walking and talking, kneeling and praying, whatever how you do it. You know what I never say?
Go on.
I never say, Lord, I thank you for fill in the blank. I'm not saying that when this bad thing happened that I was okay with it, God, but I am thankful for this, but not necessarily that. But God, you know what I'm saying? Like when I buck my toe, I'm not saying I'm thankful for that, God, but I really am thankful. You see how silly that sounds now,
But
Quest?
here's the funny thing, D. You don't have to say, I'm thankful for my tire going down. But what is also thankful is saying, you know what? It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. You see?
I didn't say I'm thankful for the tire going down, but Lord, I'm in essence, I am thankful because really and truly, this could have been a lot worse. So, you know what I'm saying? Although I don't like the situation, I take it on the chin. I go take care of what needs to be taken care of because here's the truth of the matter. You could be going through Fern Gully.
Yeah. See?
In the middle of it.
At night.
Where there's only one lane going, one lane coming. At night. No light, no out there.
No light, no out there.
I'm sorry. There are no lights in Fern Gully in Jamaica. It's pitch black going through there. So the only thing that you would have is headlights, lights, right? That's the only thing that you would have. For those, let me just give you a little perspective. Fern Gully is an old riverbed that they turned into a road.
Basically, yeah.
That they turned into a road, and it has cascading
beautiful
shrubbery,
ferns. Yes.
Beautiful ferns. Like, so you travel through a tunnel of trees, and it's just like the light from, just coming through the leaves and stuff.
Barely. Yeah.
Imagine at night catching a flat tire in there, bro.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
So now the perspective is a little bit different now. When we like, okay, now I could have just not shown you the thing, and you could have just went out on the road and caught it down there. But I just decided to make it available. I mean,
show it to you right here.
Right here.
Because guess what? We lend somebody my other SUV for months. He has my other SUV. I forgot I had it, to be honest. Yeah. Like we actually use it. Like it's I bought that joint on purpose. It's not like I accidentally had another SUV, but we lent it to somebody. So Simone and I shared the big SUV.
Right.
So guess who's not home right now? That would be Simone.
Yeah.
So what if I never even noticed the joint? Guess who'll be calling me right now? I'll be like, yo, answer the phone now, man.
And then you can't get to her because the car has the other one.
Because my homeboy got the other SUV.
You see how perspective works now? ThanksLIVING is the name of the game.
So
it's
now,
a mindset.
So now when I say thank you, God, for ordering my steps, it's full stop. I don't say thank you, Lord, for ordering my steps, but I sure wish this negative thing didn't. Come on, bro. It's either thanks or not. Thanks or not thanks. ThanksLIVING.
That's it.
Thank you for ordering my steps. Never mind the rest of those other details about the foo-foo dude up at the tire spot. I try to rinse my pocket, and I'm like, nah, I ain't going out like that. Never mind any of that. Never mind. Hush. That's how we say it in Jamaica. When we're trying to palliate each other, things are going wrong, we keep quiet and say hush. We just say hush. Like, I understand your pain. I'm sorry you're going through that. It's not like hush, like shut up. It's like hush, like, boy, I see you going through a thing. Boy, you'll get through it now. Hush.
David,
yeah.
1 Thessalonians 5:16 and 18. Rejoice always. Pray without ceasing. In everything, not for everything. In everything, give thanks. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. Do me a favor, y'all. Stay focused.
Clear. There you have it, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed your time with us. Marriage is about mutual love and mutual respect, and it works for those willing to make it work. Real talk, our spouses are treasured jewels given to us to make life better. And the sooner we learn to value one another will be the sooner we become the absolute best versions of ourselves we can be. Until next time, peace.
Oh my God.